In case you've been living under a rock or you missed it, we reported earlier in the week that there is a new Dragon Ball anime coming. Well, we initially talked about the rumors and leaks. Allegedly, it was supposed to be initially called Dragon Ball Magic. Later on, we got a trailer and a whole bunch of information on the upcoming Dragon Ball anime that is releasing next fall 2024, Dragon Ball Daima. Let's read what we got. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell to get all notifications so you get notified whenever I drop new videos on the latest and greatest news of anime and manga.
Still moving on, still moving on. This is for my day ones. This is for my day ones.
Come on. Toei Animation announces new Dragon Ball Daima anime. Toei Animation announced during its Dragon Ball panel at New York Comic Con on Thursday that there will be a new anime in the franchise titled Dragon Ball Daima in 2024 fall. Series creator Akira Toriyama is deeply involved beyond his usual capacity. They know that it winds up fans. It gets fans like, oh my god, really? When you hear that the original creator is involved, especially in a capacity like this. So they make sure to squeeze in like, yo, we want to let y'all know, like, Toriyama bled for this project. Homie was bleeding all over the papers to make this thing a reality, okay? He penned entirely new episodes for the storyline. In the series, Goku, Vegeta, Bulma, and the other characters throughout the series become younger than usual. However, this is different from similar plotline in GT's anime, in which Goku reverts back into a kid after the end of the original series. Although the title Daima does not mean anything, the kanji could be interpreted as evil in English. So we're watching Dragon Ball Evil? Okay. Or Dragon Ball E. Oh my god, it's replacing the evolution. If they decide to call it Dragon Ball Evil, that would be freaking hilarious. And DBE, but taking out the evolution. Of course, we'll get more info, but on top of that, we got a comment from Akira Toriyama. This is something that is a little bit more new. I haven't talked about this one yet. We got a full-blown statement from Akira Toriyama regarding Dragon Ball Daima. Let's read. Hello, I am Akira Toriyama, and I'm paid out the wazoo, motherfucker! No, I'm playing. I'm currently working on a new Dragon Ball. The title is Dragon Ball Daima. Daima is a made-up term, which as Japanese characters would be blank, or in English would be something like evil. So it's literally DBE. Dragon Ball Evil. I wonder if they're going to roll with that title, or they're just going to go with Daima. Like, Daima makes it... Considering Dragon Ball, they tried to make it, you know, as diverse as possible and as accessible as possible. And like, for example, with Super, it was initially Dragon Ball Cho in Japanese, but everywhere else is Dragon Ball Super. More than likely, there's a possibility, not more than likely, but there's a possibility that they could go with the English version being Dragon Ball Evil. Although, again, I don't know how well that sits. Like, especially like a hardcore religious household, for example. Would they really allow their kiddos to watch, because this is going to attract kiddos, Dragon Ball Evil? So you gotta just keep that in mind. Due to a conspiracy, Goku and his friends are turned small. In order to fix things, they'll head off to a new world. It's a grand adventure with intense action in an unknown and mysterious world. Since Goku has to make up for his petite size, he uses his power pole to fight, something not seen in a long time. I came up with the story and settings as well as a lot of the designs. I'm actually putting a lot more into this than usual. They made him say that so that people don't feel as GT-esque about it. It's like, no, it's not GT. Remember, Toriyama didn't do GT. He just drew Super Saiyan 4. It was Toei that did GT. No, they're making it like, nah, Toriyama, this is his, you know what I'm saying, his Magna Carta, so to speak. That's what they're trying to do. Things will unfold that will close in on the mysteries of the Dragon Ball world. Hope you all enjoy these different from usual battles that are cute and powerful. Toriyama signing out. The check has already been cleared. And as I've said on many different platforms, I'm here for it. I'm ready for Dragon Ball to have a new, story or whatnot. I do believe that this is not going to really focus in on Super. I'm hearing murmurings that this might take place after Z, but before Super, which would basically take place about somewhere before 6 months after Majin Buu, because Super technically starts with the Battle of Gods arc, Battle of Gods movie, where Beerus wakes up 6 months after the Buu thing. So this would have to be like, for example, 3 months after Buu or 5 months after Buu, anywhere but 6 months, because that's when Beerus wakes up. So there's a possibility it could take place then. It could also take place after, and just again kind of try its best to ignore stuff from Super. But considering the evil villain is looking at a lot of Majin Buu stuff on the screen, chances are it might take place prior to Super even beginning, which would easily, you know, write out having to talk about Beerus and all of them, which really sucks, because at the end there, it's also going to feel like, so this is a powered down version, and there can't really be no new transformations, because then if it never gets expressed or whatnot, then it wouldn't make no sense for Super. So a lot of things to think about, a lot of variables. No Ultra Instinct, no Ultra Ego, but we'll see, I guess. Either way, I'm still excited for it, and I think it's going to be fun, which is what Dragon Ball started out with. I recently rewatched Battle of Gods in theaters for the 10th anniversary showing, and that's what it reminded me of again. Fun. I love Dragon Ball and fun, because that's where it all started. It was supposed to be fun. Eventually it evolved into this, you know, like, oh, this is the grandfather master of shonen, but it started off as fun, and Dragon Ball Daima looks like fun.
Thought it would have been, wish it would have been. Acting like I'm fine is getting harder to pretend. I said, thought you would have been, wish you would have been. Maybe I was wrong, it was me all along.